Good morning. It's Wednesday, December 13th. Yeah, I think it's the 13th. Anyway, here's an update on sausage finger. It's still pretty swollen, but it doesn't seem to be getting any worse, except for like right here. I'm kind of developing a little bit of an abscess that I think I'm just gonna need to be lanced later. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be getting worse, so I think maybe the antibiotics are kicking in, which is a good thing because I'm going back to work tomorrow, and I am actually going to be working 10-14 days in a row, I don't know, a lot, to try to make up for taking 3 days off this week. And I signed up for overtime, and at my job, when you sign up for overtime, you usually get like 20 to 30 hours a week worth of it, so I'm gonna be doing pretty much non-stop working over the next couple of months. But one of the reasons for that is because my 5-year wedding anniversary is coming up in February, and one of the things I want to do for it is I want to get universal annual passes, because we used to have them but then we let them expire, and I want to get them, but I don't want to like try to budget it into our existing budget. I'd rather just work extra for the money to have them so that it's not cutting into like other stuff that we're trying to take care of. So that's something that I'd like to do, and hopefully we'll find more time to go. So Courtney is actually starting a new position at his current job, which is going to mean a whole new schedule for him. We don't know what that's going to look like yet or how that's going to end up working out, but hopefully we'll find some ways to be able to spend more time together in the future, going out and doing things. I've been kind of compiling a list of stuff around Orlando that I want to go do. But today I said that I was going to, well, I said I was going to try to make some cranberry sauce yesterday, but I ended up not vlogging anymore yesterday. I wasn't feeling too well. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but I don't know, kind of, I'm having a bit of tummy troubles, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just kind of nauseous, but and I don't know if it's because of my finger or some other reason that I'm just not feeling very well, but I've made myself some tea. So there's my cup of black cherry berry herbal tea that I'm gonna drink, and here are the cranberries, because I said that I was going to make some cranberry sauce. I've never made it before, but I actually got these cranberries for really cheap, like 50 cents at the Aldi that's not too far from here. If you've never been to an Aldi, check them out. They have like their own brand of stuff and everything, but they're a really inexpensive grocery store and their stuff is fine. So anyway, it just says 2 cups of fresh cranberries, a half cup of pure apple juice. I'm not sure if the apple juice I have is pure, but we're going to use it anyway. And then 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of ground allspice. So I'm going to go ahead and get all those ingredients together, and then I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so I've gathered all my ingredients for the cranberry sauce. I did not have pure apple juice. It's just like apple juice from concentrate, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyway and see how it turns out. I have my allspice, my brown sugar, and my cranberries. Now it said to use 2 cups of fresh cranberries, and the package had 3 cups, so I just kind of multiplied everything in the recipe times 1.5 to get the amount that I needed in order to do 3 cups of cranberry sauce, so hopefully it'll still turn out. I feel like there's very little liquid to go in with all of these mostly dry ingredients, and I'm supposed to bring it to a boil, but I am going to go ahead and turn it on. I'm supposed to boil it on high, or bring it to a boil, and then reduce it to a simmer, and then let it simmer for 15 minutes. And that's just like a very tiny little bit of apple juice that I'm putting in compared to the quantity of brown sugar. I actually got some of that brown sugar wet, so it didn't come out of the bowl. I'm gonna try to scoop it out here. I dribbled the apple juice into it. Whatever, that's good enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir up the allspice, the brown sugar, and the apple juice here. I guess it makes a little bit more liquid than I thought. It's really hard to see because it's just black inside that pan. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add in the cranberries, which I'm assuming are gonna like maybe break down at some point to turn into those berries. Okay, so that little bit of, it's kind of, all right, there we go, there's a better view. So it's actually more liquid than I thought it would be with only having a little over half a cup of orange juice. I mean, sorry, apple juice. But way, like twice as much brown sugar as there was apple juice. But yeah, it actually turned out to be a lot more liquid than I expected. So now we're gonna bring this to a boil and then simmer it for 15 minutes. And then it's supposed to be chilled and I don't know. I'm going to let it go and we'll check back in a couple of minutes. So I'm waiting for these cranberries to actually start to boil, and it is starting to simmer, getting ready to boil, but it's making like these popping sounds. And I don't know if that's like the cranberries are like getting ready to explode or what, but I just find the sound really interesting. And I don't know, well, see, this cranberry is like splitting. See, like the cranberries are starting to split. That's kind of awesome. Something new. Today's gonna be like a day for cooking because I am going to make a baked ziti. Well, actually it's gonna be like a baked ziti but baked macaroni because I'm gonna use macaroni, like elbow macaroni noodles instead of ziti because I don't have any ziti noodles right now. And I'm planning on using like some pepper jack to kind of give it a little spice. I don't know, I think it'll be interesting. But I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna make some pork chops for dinner. So the baked ziti is gonna be packed into lunches, and the pork chops are gonna be for dinner tonight. But yeah, so today's gonna be a day for cooking. So yeah, it's all the cranberries in here are starting to split, which is kind of cool. So I'm guessing they're gonna start softening and really breaking open, and that's what's gonna make the actual sauce. But yeah, this is fun. Okay, now it's boiling, so I've reduced it to medium heat and I'm going to simmer it for 15 minutes and then I will show you the results. Okay, there it is, the finished product. It is whole berry cranberry sauce. It looks like cranberry sauce, doesn't really smell like it yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and refrigerate it, and then tonight we'll do a taste test. And whew, that was fun. I made something new. I really enjoyed it. Troy's home!
Yo!
I'm not alone anymore.
I was just going over how like I had like almost very little work to do in math class, if exactly none.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't, whatever, does it need to make change?
It needs to make sense so other people can understand.
Okay. The quick summary is 3 problems. I only had to do 3 problems because all 3 were practically optional. Actually, not. Sorry! Force of habit!
I'm trying to teach Troy to not use adverbs all the time.
Oh, no, there's the dunce thing.
What dunce thing? You're not the only one who does it. It's an annoying English habit that a lot of people do, especially people your age.
So, what I'm trying to... Quick version is 3 problems, all of them optional. One of them was a challenge for students to... Well, they all were challenges. The one that he assigned today was make a standard form slope equation and then translate it into an f of x equation, which I did to him in less than 30 seconds. And then the other 2 equations were just ones he had the day before and on Monday that he had people do, which I re-attempted again and then again.
Mommy's home.
Zachary's home. Zachary's home. Zachary's home. Zachary's home.
You kind of stole on me though.
I know. Well, I was just holding
You're
it.
doing better.
So, well, it's kind of like, I'll show the camera again. It seems to be doing better. I soaked it in Epsom salts for a while.
It's actually gone down.
So I think the antibiotics are starting to kick in because I can bend it like that much now.
Yeah, I could see the swelling going
After
down.
I stuck it in the Epsom, no I didn't. After I stuck it in the Epsom salts and like I took it out because the Epsom salts were so soothing. These. Because after that was like so soothing that when I took them out and my nerves started tingling again, the pain was like super intense because it felt so good while it was in the salt. But I turned on the camera because I was gonna update I have the casserole baking in there. Yummy, yummy. I'm gonna get ready to start the pork chop dinner and the chicken jalfrezi that I'm gonna make. Got the pan ready and some seasonings. I just ground my coffee beans for the week. I keep my ground coffee beans in this little Tivana can. I know you're not supposed to grind coffee. Ooh, camera issues everywhere. I know you're not supposed to grind coffee beans until right before you actually want to drink the coffee, but my grinder's kind of loud and sometimes I get up early and I don't want to disturb everybody in the house with my grinder like super, super early. So yeah, that's today. Cooking. Everybody's home. Well, not everybody. Simon's not home. He's usually not. Huh? Did he ride the bus?
Yeah, I'm just walking Ari.
Oh, okay. Well, he's with a friend right now that lives right nearby. What's her name again?
Ari.
Ari. Okay. Anyway, that's what he's doing. So that was me checking in with all the cooking that I said I was going to do this morning.
Kitty surprise!
Here's Luna. She's still kind of mad at me, even though she's the one who hurt me. He's practicing his scales. Just telling the camera that I thought you were practicing your scales. Hi.
6.5 AL Bach. That air sound and everything that you get, that's supposed to help with that.
Zachary sees pasta, stomach cries for pasta.
Yeah, it does. Looks really good.
Go ahead and take one.
No, it didn't be for dinner.
No, they're not. Like, it's like, it can be dinner now, like today. It's just, well, not that it's dinner time, it's 1:52.
That block line.
But now you're gonna want to come in a couple of hours and eat something else, and then eat something else, and then eat something else.
Just trash.
Go ahead and have that, that's fine. I'm gonna start on the next thing. So I need to chop up an onion for one of the things that I'm gonna make today, and I have not been able to find my chef's knife anywhere. I've been looking for it for days, and it's not anywhere in the kitchen. So I'm wondering if somebody accidentally threw it away and just didn't notice that they threw it away, or it's in some weird nook or cranny in this house, or we have trolls that steal our stuff, but I can't find my good knife. Okay, so I did a bunch of cooking today, and it's going on 3 something in the afternoon, and I want to kind of just relax the rest of the day. Oh, and I actually wrote some of my book today that I'm working on. I know you hear a lot of me talking about my book, and it'll probably take me like 10 years to finish, but I really am working on a novel. I've written a few things I've posted online that got a lot of positive feedback, so now I'm actually trying something that I want to submit for publication, but it's going to be a good long while before that comes up. If you're interested in knowing more or anything, you know, you can go ahead and leave me a comment or whatever, but yeah, so I did that today, as well as all the cooking and some cleaning up. My finger is definitely improving, thank goodness. I was getting a little worried there. So the antibiotics are kicking in, and tomorrow I'm back to work. I work the next few days, and then Sunday I'm going to Flagler Beach for that wedding, so that'll be fun. Right now I have Monday off, but no plans yet. I want to go do something, I know that, I just don't know what yet. Because these last few days that I had off, I was feeling kind of crummy and I didn't really go out and do anything. Plus it was really cold, and I don't like going outside a whole lot when it's cold. but I didn't even so much as like go to Target, which is something that I would normally do. But yeah, so the rest of this evening I'm gonna just chill out. I think I'm gonna watch some movies, some YouTube, something, I don't know. But I will check in tomorrow. It's probably gonna be one of those driving vlogs where you just get to hear me talk about the weather. But yeah, gotta do it, because if it's gonna be a daily vlog, I gotta do it daily. So yeah, I'll see you later.